Hello everyone, welcome to the first video I'll be making on my K11 second facelift micra. I'm going to start off just straight away. I'm going to do a little mod list. I haven't done much, but it's getting there very slowly. So first up we have these blacked out inner headlights. The centerpiece is black melt, just makes it look a bit less chrome. I hate chrome. Terrible thing. Anyway, whoever did these, I bought them off someone. They didn't do it very well. They forgot to stick the centers back down, so they rattle. I've painted the tow hook because it was rusty. Used a heat gun on all of these trims to get them back to life. Coming around, these are the factory grills, but I have taken the center pieces out and done some black mesh instead, just to, you know, make it a bit more aggressive when it's sitting behind you, because it doesn't go more than 60. This custom badge I made, cut the ring off of the Nissan bit. I just think it looks cleaner, to be honest. So then we're going to come into the engine bay. We've got a gizfab strut brace here, Cusco battery tie down, a random oil cap which I bought off eBay, some dress up bolts here and there, some Exo Racing bonnet razors, you can colour like purple, and then a aluminium oil expansion tank. This is the factory inlet tube for the airbox, but I cut it so that it feeds cold air from behind the headlight straight into the intake. That's pretty much it engine wise. I do have a 1.4 inlet cam to go in to give it a bit more power and a bit more torque, but that will happen very soon. Coming down to the wheels, we're running a set of Advan RCs or RC3s, wrapped in Goodyear efficient grips. Not sure how good they are track wise. I can't drive, so I'm 16. We'll see how they perform. We have a 5mm spacer in the front here just to bring the track width out a bit, and then it did just get all new calipers, discs and pads on the front too, because it was binding on one side and it needed fixing. We have a clear indicator on both sides, got them off a friend of mine for quite cheap, so thanks to him. Coming to the interior, I'm in the midst of a Tempest interior swap, which gives you black dash, all black trims on the door cards, A pillar, C pillar, little ones on the B pillars back there to hold the headliner up. Yeah, kind of midway through, most of it's in. Just got to do, I've got a set of Mitsubishi FTO seats to go in, which I need to weld to my spare set of rails. Then I'll wrap the headliner, the door cards, and then paint the sun visors all in black just to make it look nice. Factory Nissan micro rev clocks, which were pricey for no reason. A genuine Momo from 1996 that I stole off my dad. And then a steering wheel spacer, because there's no dish to the steering wheel and you smack your fingers on the stalks, so I had to get a spacer put in there. And a little Polaroid from when I went to a car meet, Go Japan at Brands Hatch, which was really good. Aftermarket stereo. Come out of the interior, sticker here of my local club, Jap Owners of Hampshire, and then my Instagram just there, so if you want to get up to date with any of the stuff I've done to this thing, please head over there. I've had 3 different colour fuel flaps on this car. One was red, the next one was blue off of the parts car I bought, and then now I've got this grey one because the Tempest model has an automatic latch, which I've done, so it removes the keyhole for it. Come to the rear, same wheel and tyre setup. I think it's a squared setup, the wheels aren't wider at the front or anything. Extended studs, 15mm spacer, just to bring the arse out a bit, make it look a bit nicer, give it that nice track width. Painted the drums. Come round to the rear, it's basically completely standard. Custom badge, Micro Mafia sticker, courtesy of Sad Sakura, and then a EP2 aerial because the old one had gone crusty. Come round to the side, we have a wheel bearing gone, as I was doing the studs, the bearings decided they no longer wanted to be in the car, so they blew out, and now I've got to buy a new hub. And then we're on a set of 30mm lowering springs. Not sure company, they're way too soft, so I'm going to have to either get some coilovers or some better lowering springs. Come down here, not aftermarket, it's a factory rear anti-roll bar, but I did have to install that myself because it didn't come factory with one. And then a gizfab panhard rod, adjustable, so that the wheels can stay centre. Coming to the boot of my car, there's this hub with the studs in it already, but you can see there's no bearing left in there. It all blew out. Spacer wise, there's the old 15mm PCD parts. If you want spacers for a micra, they sell them for a pulsar, but it's all the same thing. This is the automatic latch for a Tempest. It's got a little handle down by the side. The plan is to get some of those like emerald struts that basically they pop themselves, and then the boot will open itself. It'll look pretty cool at car meets when I pull out the mini moto. That's basically it for the car as such. Obviously there's a few bits I want to do still. Clean up all this paintwork on here, under the bonnet, in the roof rails and the top of the boot lid. Coilovers would be nice. Obviously I said about the 1.4 cam. It also has 2 lower strut braces. There's only one on at the moment. I can't get the other one on because it's twisting the lower control arm bush. So I need to get some new lower control arms, or at least some new bushings. Maybe some poly bushes, that'd be nice. Give it that nice rigid track feel. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It doesn't go anywhere. I'm 16, so I can't drive, and everyone who can drive it has their own car, so I kind of have no use for it. It's a very light paperweight sat on my driveway, but it doesn't bother me because I love this car. I got it at the age of 15, 5th of March. Mum and Dad bought it for me for my birthday. 30,000 miles, one owner. It was, someone tried to rob it basically. Bit of damage here and there, all on the arches and stuff. It's definitely had a smack at some point. Just probably from the granny thrashing it to the shops there as well. And then we've got a dent in this wing, very slight one there, and then a nice big scuff on the side there. But yeah, I have some big plans for this car. The plan is to supercharge it eventually when I have enough money and I'm able to insure a supercharged 1 litre car. There are some tail lights I've been looking for a long time, which I cannot seem to find any of, but that is basically the build for now. There's going to be a lot of progress happening after my GCSEs, which start tomorrow of all things. So hopefully I should be able to pass those and then put all my money into this car, which sounds like a terrible idea, but I don't care. So yeah, that's probably going to do it for the first video. Please follow the Instagram if you want to get any updates on the car. Would greatly appreciate all the support. Thank you very much, guys. Catch you in the next one.